Hello, it's Tom from BlackToad Studio again, and it is time for yet another product update. So, as you know from the last couple of videos, I was working on my DreadKnights, and I'm pleased to say I think we're pretty much there now. Definitely playable with now anyway on camera, so we should see them out in a couple of battle reports soon, I hope. So yeah, just have a little close look here. As you see from the last video I did, the basing wasn't done. And I've got a couple of details to do, but from my point of view now, these are all pretty much nicely there. As you see with the bases, they've been kind of washed in a reddish colour to match the Mars mount I recently bought. It actually came out better on some of them and some of the other ones because some of them were blended. Some of them were based with a silver, and some were with the original kind of sandy colour. I think the sand ones came out better, but I have decided to leave them because it gives a nice slight change in colour on the bases, which I actually quite liked in the end. So, and also it was better than having to scrape off all the sand with the glue. So, in my opinion, that was it's worth leaving for the moment. And I decided that if I'm particularly unhappy with it, in the long run, I will just change the base up to 32mm and redo them anyway. So, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, so down here we've got some side cannons all done up, and the razorback back there, not necessarily in there, but just to sort of show how I might use them. Front here got another 10-man squad here with some silencers on the end, all with the swords in that one. At the back we've got the Terminators, or Paladins as I can use them. We've got an Apothecary on the end there as well. Those are the ones I like. Those are the ones I did from bases. Well, the base I did on them I did from scratch, and I think they came out the best. So basically what I did with them was use the sand textured paint Armageddon Dust from Games Workshop, and then wash them with their new Caribou shade, which came out quite nicely in my opinion. And then okay, got a Land Raider all done up. Came out quite nicely. Got the 2 Storm Ravens done, and then below them we've got both the DreadKnights done now. And as you can see with the bases there, that came out quite nice, the same style. I have just noticed now I'm looking very closely on the light. There's a couple of bits I need to just drop a bit more shade onto, which I will do tonight. And down there, okay. And over here, got some more squads in front of rhinos. I think they're in 8-man squads because I think I wouldn't necessarily run them like this. It was just to sort of get them laid out in a manner to make them a bit easy to film. I've washed all the rhinos now with the gloss, so I think they looked a bit better. I also did a bit of work on the tracks just to make them look a bit muddier. And so all the bases are done, like so. That's that. Okay, so yeah, that's the Knights pretty much ready to play with. I've got 3 HQs I want to do, however it doesn't stop me playing with them because I don't tend to use the Grey Knight named HQs because I didn't really find them that brilliant, to be honest. So I'll probably be using a Terminator as a Grandmaster or a Brother Captain or something like that. So yeah, I hope we'll get a game with these in soon, and we'll see how they perform. Haven't played with them a long time, but looking forward to. And then moving on to the assault rams that I had in some packets last time you saw them. I'll just quickly move over and show you them. So here are the 2 assault rams. They're all nice done up now, based black, ready to be painted up in my Black Templar colours. So yeah, I'm probably going to be doing these kind of the white at the front here on the boom bit, and probably some white on the back tail parts here as well. Not quite sure exactly how I'm doing it. I'm going to sit down and sort of work it out in my head, and then some weathering obviously on the back here. We've got engine and stuff. So yeah, really nice models actually, and quite looking forward to adding them to my Templars. I've actually already recorded another video because I'm slightly out of sync with some of my projects, because basically I got all my Templars out the other weekend, as you saw probably a couple of pictures on the Facebook page, and these won't be based in that because I recorded that before I did this video. But yes, essentially you'll see what I've got planned shortly in a very long video, but it'll be after I've done to show them the final bits of my Grey Knight stuff. So I hope you enjoyed those videos, and I hope you enjoy this one, and I will see you in the next update.